Alright everyone, we're back earlier though. I hope you enjoyed base this time. Unfortunately, we have to do another later.
Was the same after Drake's breath.
I got bored last night and I found the rest of the hunts I needed still, so I did that. So now all we really have left is the main quest for now. And yeah, one of your walls is out of house meat, so I don't know how you want to fix that. We're here to get like magic sand or something. I have no idea. That's what I remember from last night. Is like we need sand. It only comes with a specific river.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn
okay, well,
wants, Stardust
I guess
is
we're
what he'll
taking
get.
it anyway.
There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Alright, so the people in the village think this stuff is worthless. So Blackthorn might be like big brain man. I don't know.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Oh, this is a very big area. Oh no. Never mind, I thought it was gonna be harder, but I already found him.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
I feel like I just took like 5 handfuls of sand. I was like, alright, I'm done. I have all I need. Oh, he got a big bag.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
5 handfuls of sand.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
I guess. Like, is something wrong?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I mean, you're good at it though. Where else am I gonna send you?
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
Ow!
So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
I mean, we're both basically never there. We're like always off doing stuff. Like right now, getting sand.
Right, that's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you
Alright,
me.
why is he going ahead? What are we doing?
After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right.
I guess we are going anyway.
Boy.
Bark. Teleport because it's too long to walk.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your tud all the
mean-
time.
I guess.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
I need so many ability points, it's not even funny.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
He cracked the crystal too.
I mean, I can not do that, but then people get, like, pre-roll ads, and they're very long. It's better to start with 3 minutes of Bezos while I set up. And then I can pick when I want to do another one.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No surprises there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts. You earned this. All done?
I canceled it because I talked to the lady. Now I gotta run all the way over here.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
I mean, tidying up the workshop. There's nothing down here.
Come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent.
I have 1, 1.5, and 3.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so
I don't have
there's
an
one particular
alert button
ruin
still,
that's
I
broken
just-
into exactly
or I just
the right
messaged, I
shape
haven't set
and
it up.
size pieces for what we need.
I keep meaning
Also
to set it up,
involving all
but
details.
yeah, I don't have that.
What's her name? Right.
I have not set it up yet.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I don't have many
Mid
commands.
said I should speak with you.
Like,
Follow the plan
oh,
then.
there's that
Here
one.
you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to
This is too
produce
hard for my
motor
brain.
force. Excess heat is dealt with
I don't have
by
Gamble
means
either,
of
I'm
the
sorry.
Thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone,
I need
to
another
achieve
bot
this
for, like,
effect,
the general
rate
commands
of
that a lot of people
excess
have,
heat
because I don't want
buildup
to make
would
them.
far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm
Does
comes
Nightbot
in.
have all those like
It
set up
connects
baseline,
to
or they
floating
gotta use
energy
another one?
and serves as a sort
Yeah,
of
you're not getting that.
thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is...
Aren't there many,
well,
like, a lot of lost ruins
probably
everywhere?
should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain
Oh, okay.
unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Yeah, I never like get extra time to like mess with bots or anything. And then I was gonna have someone else do it, and they didn't, like, they never did it either, so it's like, I don't know. How close are you to finishing the game? I mean, you may as well finish it.
If you're ready, we leave at one.
2 areas? I mean, you can probably finish it today. I mean, what else do you even play? You play League and you play other games sometimes. I mean, I need to get around to doing my placement still, but I'm lazy. Always hit the wrong button there. I mean, you could play Zelda or you could do placements. It's up to you. There's no way you can play Silver again, right? Actually, I shouldn't say that because you possibly can. You get unlucky.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so
Still
much for
EP.
coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Another secret game.
Anybody home?
Wait, do they do that on purpose, or...? Oh, it's only Eyeball Man again.
Visitor. Time to go.
Yeah, you did kind of get unlucky. Yeah, I was gonna see whatever happened to her, because you were playing with her, like, every day. Like, then one day she just left Discord and you weren't playing League anymore. I can't believe that was their unwelcome visitor. That was a joke.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
It wasn't even hard, unless you have another one.
Indeed. Well,
It's just like another thing in there somewhere.
we'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh boy, 600 XP. Don't take me out. I saw a treasure chest. Don't steal me. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I see.
If I don't come up with some
I understand.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Alright, so just friends hanging out playing League. Apparently you have something. Alright, I see.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
That is very far away.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
I am very sleepy. I woke up a lot earlier than I normally do. I needed to get about 5 more hours of sleep.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Alright, tell me how to build a
It's for Mid
ship.
this time. Could you take a look at this?
Hand over designs.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials.
Sorry, I have to look very far away to see your
Be able to
messages.
resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Alright, so she was interested in you, but you fumbled. I see. I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike.
Yeah, what
And
do?
yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
I don't know, music, what do?
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said
I guess
to be
League
able
is
to
what do.
resist even the
Yeah,
most
just play League.
ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it.
It might be applied to some material or other.
Yeah,
in
wasn't
order
she in
to
like
provide the protection
way,
required.
way far early?
As
I
to
think
how best to
Canada
apply it and to
or
what
something, right?
material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them.
Maybe go on a
and see
trip
what
to
resources
Canada.
They might have to offer.
That's all I can think of.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might.
I thought it was like
be put to
Canada.
Use with our two friends.
I mean, Pennsylvania is pretty
Knowledge
far.
of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
I don't even know how you'd get to Pennsylvania. You don't seem like you have any money. Like, I thought I had no money, and then you have no money as well.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do.
I don't understand how people live like
I'll
this.
be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
I mean,
Although,
most people
Assist me in
are.
researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
It's way
Well,
too easy to
it's
find
your
people
game.
nowadays with like a little bit of information.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, jeez. That. How do you afford this stuff? I don't understand. You don't have a job? How do you afford these things?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing.
All I can think of is maybe you're secretly like an OnlyFans model or something and you don't tell anyone.
Happier.
I don't know how else you can afford things.
Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very
1700. What?
legible.
How do you?
Thought
I don't
the ingredients
understand.
would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects.
Did you get like a
that
car
can only
accident and get like a
exploited.
big settlement or something? I have no idea how you live.
So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit
I
North
just
Beach
want to go
anyway.
back to staying home
I'll
all
set
day
out
and
now.
playing games,
Join
but
me though when
I
you're
have
ready.
to work
I
to
will.
buy things.
Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
All right, rich man.
Oh, her ship lies still in
Where's Jill?
Alright, so I've narrowed it down. You're either OnlyFans model or you won, like, the Mega Millions lottery. Like, I have no idea.
Has finally spread to the world.
Welcome. An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
I mean, how else are you not gonna spend all the money?
Are those Pepio nuts?
Oh yeah, I don't work. I'll just hang out. Like, if I won the Mega Millions, I would just hang out at home all day playing
I'm sure
games.
everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
You'll not find a bruised
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
Alright, so since he didn't win the Mega Millions, he's definitely an OnlyFans model. That's the only explanation of his income.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Wait, are you secretly related to Elon Musk and he just gives you money?
Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs.
Oh, that's what it is. I figured it out. He's Elon Musk's child.
But before we head
I mean, he's got like 50 kids. You can't prove it.
Walk with me a while.
Yeah, he started out great, and then he made wrong choice after wrong choice. I don't understand.
Thank you for asking me to help you.
I'm still
today.
waiting for my genetically engineered cat girls, Elon.
does.
You promised us cat girls.
It's
I'm
good to
waiting.
get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
I don't remember that. No, I'm sorry.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics? Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
Oh, he definitely worked hard. Didn't his parents own like some sort of
And I saw
like
some bread.
diamond mine or something like that?
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
sorry.
Yeah, I feel like Elon just got
You're right.
lucky.
I really do feel like a child.
Like, he started
standing here
rich,
with
then
you.
he made PayPal, got even more rich, and now he's very rich.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
I don't even want to be rich. I just want to have enough money to not hate
How life
myself.
should be.
But I have to go to work, and I
How
don't
our
like
life
that.
will be when our work is finally done.
I want to stay
And we
home.
can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah, but he got ousted from PayPal with a very large paycheck. Like, he got a lot of money from that.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
What do you mean he has X now, but everyone just calls it Twitter anyway?
You too.
Yeah, I remember the Tesla cars before they were before he bought them out. Weren't they a lot better too? Like, they had a really high quality of standard, and then Elon bought the company, and the cars became kind of shitty. Like, look at the Cybertruck. They've recalled so many of those now.
And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shield?
Yeah, back when they made nice cars.
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Yeah, before they made electric sports cars, and now they're luxury shitty cars.
Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Yeah. Now you can afford to do that, though.
Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
You know that $44 billion wasn't even his, right? He got loans from a lot of people. Like, he didn't even have that much money at the time.
At an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Arbocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Okay, I'm not walking. I'm doing this time.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that
I like how he killed Goopka, and then it's like, oh yeah, Aaron Quest, Aaron Quest, Aaron Quest, Aaron Quest, have
In a
fun.
manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Did they even complete the
I knew
Hyperloop?
you wouldn't let me down.
I don't even know how they finished it, did they?
I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up.
Yeah, I see several here, and they're ugly. Like, that's one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Is a space elevator even practical? Like... We can't even make it. Yeah, I figured it wasn't even like a practical thing to make.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
What is it? It looks like a
Three more
dome.
to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and will be needing a displacement.
Oh, dude, we gotta make more.
You don't mean...
Really?
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get
Careful,
sleep.
which one?
Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I'm not a professional voice actor. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Wait, what's wrong with her voice? Do you not like her accent,
Thinking about
or?
the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still
Yeah,
have a chance.
I have heard worse. He's not wrong.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up.
Alright, Musa, what exactly do you not like about her voice? Tell me.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells
Itchy.
me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You,
The
But
lift
if
flap's
it's
not
great, yeah.
sinking.
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
I mean,
I'll let Otto know you're coming.
maybe
Meet us in a mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is it that far off? I can't really tell. Okay, so I have one quest I have to do over here.
He cracked the crystal too.
Wait, there's more than one. Hold on.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Well, I have a bunch of quests to do now.
You seemed well enough when I last saw him.
I may as well go pick up the other one too while I'm doing,
Trouble with
while I'm
the
like
ledges.
picking them up.
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Well, I'll get it when I'm over there, I guess.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read.
Yeah?
Congratulations.
What, did you expect I couldn't
I
read?
didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them.
Maybe he's bored of them.
Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard.
I mean,
have you?
my dog gets bored of treats after a while. We have to get something new.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was?
Another one? Really? When?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Maybe I can get another day off work.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything,
Do you think maybe you should move out of where you live now and not deal with that? Like, move somewhere further away from that kind of weather?
Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else
Hurricane never smack you.
Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
I mean, you seem to have a lot of money. You're paying $1,800 to go learn how to hang glide.
Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
You're sad about another item, aren't you?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
I mean, that's still $400.
Not troubling me exactly. More
That you could take and do something with somewhere
Can't
else.
Stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
Okay, so I guess he saw a katana and is like, I need that.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I have to tell people don't post links in my chat. I'm guessing it was, hey, come by viewers at this link.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother.
No,
If
no, you
don't
can't.
mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is.
If you want to link that, go link it on your own Twitter.
And it will separate it out, just like that.
Post it in your channel.
Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Alright, so we gotta kill Bomb King.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Oh, fine.
Myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, your quest's gonna be the last one, because yours is gonna take probably the longest time. King will be last, probably.
Otto might be listening. Is this better?
Why does it matter if Otto's listening or not?
Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders.
And why are you behind on payments?
Maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square.
So are you stealing money?
That square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say.
Alright, how much money do you need?
It's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We have 2,000, it's fine.
3 of our most trusted friends, 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
Yeah, okay, I can't help you with that.
The money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't have that kind of money.
Besides,
our uncle gave us 2,000.
Those ledgers were my responsibility.
I can pay most of it.
It was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make.
I mean, he'd give us
all right.
20 million gil, I think.
But
yeah.
That doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Alright, so expensive diamonds.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Why do we give the guy that just messed up the books 10 million gil worth of stuff to hand over?
Really?
And I think he's gonna take it and run.
No, I don't.
May told me she was building a ship.
Well, we gotta go in here and talk to her anyway, so...
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
Yeah.
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are?
Sometimes, yeah.
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
I don't.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
Itchy.
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within.
Are they
No
really?
reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
Alright, so I gotta find a big antelope.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so.
Alright, back to
Seems like a
Cressida.
good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Actually, let's save as well. It's been like 45 minutes since I saved. I think, yeah. Is it not? There we go.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
Alright, I don't have your guild, but I have about 10 million star rubies here.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion?
We forgot to pay you. That's what the occasion is.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you.
What is the difference between a
To
ruby
settle
and a
the
star
hideaways dead with the
ruby?
veil.
Like, what's the difference?
And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
Wait,
I
what
thought
happened?
You might finally be warming to me.
Oh.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
Alright, so I guess I'll
Once
keep the
told me
money.
Sid did you a kindness.
I'm lagging.
I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
Okay, so cutscenes make me lag a lot. I don't understand.
It is rather fetching.
Like, the game's fine, then cutscenes like, nah, you can't play the game.
Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself
Oh
for
no,
not
I'm
being
getting the
able
ad
to
pop
stop
up.
it.
No, hold on.
I don't
Don't
know how
do
it
it right
happened,
now.
whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else knew
Besides
that he had a
Sid,
son besides Sid.
I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Can you not do an ad right now? Thanks. Actually, wait, we're fine. Out of the cutscene. I gotta run an ad, otherwise it's gonna pop it up later. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink real quick while there's an ad running. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had a package come in too while I was getting a drink, so I did open that. Unfortunately, one of the props came in broken, so I'm gonna send him a picture and see if I get a replacement. So I'll be doing that after stream, I think.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Alright, here's 10 million as a gem.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this.
Oh, she looks
It's
angry.
at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto.
Otto sent me
Much
instead.
sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
Yeah, I'll
Otto would
definitely
just
have to
do
send
that.
them a email saying, hey, this came in broken. I'm gonna need either
But it must have hit Otto hardest.
replacement or something, like, I don't know.
He didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid...
I gotta look through the
he
rest of
saw
the
in
package
you
after
too.
stream.
And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Alright, I may as well turn it in since... yeah.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that.
Alright, hand it over. I'll give it
She's
to
too
her.
stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I like how the entire stream has basically just been side quests because they take so long.
Lady Karen. Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince
I mean,
now, are you?
I have been the whole
Fine.
time.
But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000.
I have no
pounds for a
idea.
star ruby.
I got no idea where we got it.
Anyone, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know it. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I don't know who that is. Alright, well, give all the star rubies
You
away.
ended up delivering all 3 stones.
Yeah?
Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
At least pay the man.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Alright, it's mine now, I guess.
Those people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Ow.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt.
Oh, your son was taken away because he's a bear. That's...
How they could.
Wow.
Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then.
Alright, that story is really sad.
To the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith
So
in
you just
seeing
walk them
what's
through the
true.
blight? For how
So
long?
I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you.
Alright, so give that to Otto.
You grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Is the anime done yet? Because I already know what happens. Like, I've already finished.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Are you ready for My Hero 2 to come out after it's over? Hmm?
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just...
He's gonna,
keeping
like,
an
watch.
eye
He's gonna
on
wait a year
us.
and then My Hero 2 is gonna come out.
It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
I mean, you have to think, like, My Hero's really, really, like, popular. There's no way he doesn't continue somehow.
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to...
Like, it's the same with Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it's super popular, and it's done. There's no way he doesn't, like,
Before
make
you
more.
go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
I mean, the second Inuyasha wasn't that bad. It was
This
okay.
will do me just fine.
It wasn't super great, but it was okay.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
I mean, the One Piece is the friends he made along the way. That's the true treasure. He already found his One Piece. I literally got nothing for that.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone. The whole mother crystal.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere.
Nah, I'd finish.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
I just wanted to talk to you.
Allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Fine, I'll talk to you outside, I guess.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
Alright, so the sword and the money's gone.
The blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the blade. I heard it was, like, really nice.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimel is said to pass.
Oh, I know where that is. I've been up there. I know where that is.
Corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
That's fine, they're only bandits. I don't think they can do anything. I remember it is up here. Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Yep, almost an hour and a half of side quest, oh boy. Why is it so far away? Alright, you people need to stop posting links in my chat. This is the second person today. Here we go. Here's bandits.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Why is the big guy called the Innkeeper? Alright, none of that. You're not doing that. Alright, well I guess his stuff's here.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
How big is this sword? I didn't see it anywhere.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
Yeah, you
What
were
shall
kind
I
of a
call
dick
you, little
earlier.
man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently
Alright, then go eat something. Like, you have food, right?
True work of art.
If you don't, you could try cutting a
drove
hole
me
in your
far
wall,
than Christ,
right?
but I would
And
have sold her
there's
Radim
meat
here to get my
inside.
hands on that sword.
If you reach
made
inside your
in the
walls, there's
outer
some meat in
isles
there.
far beyond the twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed
Oh, the samurai.
a single strike.
I mean,
and
you have
hone
snacks
their
in your
blades
wall,
to
right? What do you mean?
such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
Nuts in a granola bar.
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000
Yeah, it's definitely
more.
samurai.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral
Alright.
quite foreign to this
Have fun
great
eating
realm
food.
of ours. And that is the key.
What is the key? Tell me.
Ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered.
Yeah, I don't want your sword. It's
Take
fine.
this,
No,
together
don't
with
give
my
me your
regards.
sword.
The very stone of which
Oh,
I
thank you.
far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting.
Oh, well, thank you. I can make a sword now.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
My brother, or my
Lord
uncle.
Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my
Oh, I'm
side.
sorry my uncle's doing that to you.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
My uncle's trying to get stuff before you.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern.
Yeah, I'll tell my uncle,
Thank
Lord
you
Byron
again
Rosfield.
for your assistance.
I'll make him angry.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Wait, is that a treasure chest in the room? Hold on, hold on. I guess not.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Wait, I gotta go inside. I gotta hurry.
Drake's fang is gone.
Oh, the door's closed now.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
This is what they use to make it so sharp.
A whetstone.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
I mean, he's not poor, he's very rich. And I loot every treasure chest I can find.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something more.
Oh, does that mean I get a new sword? Is that what I can make now?
Will be delighted.
Because normally the plus quests are like unlocking things.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2.
So it's, I don't know how I got it, but it might be from playing the demo, but there's like a second set of gear to like cover myself with, so I used that one.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right.
Maybe it's from the collector's edition, I'm not sure, but everyone has like an alternate costume.
Clive?
Alright, make me Excalibur. Oh, I can't make it. Bomb Ember.
Bring me the materials.
Guessing I get the thank you. Guessing the Bomb Ember is from Bomb King. May as well see where Bomb King is, and then I can go to either one at that point.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, I found a program that lets you throw things at me, so I got that. The Croc Sambrique. I forget where Sambrique. I think it's over here. Advent, Eastwatch, Chapel. Keep. I don't remember the. This is the only place I haven't been is down this way. I have no idea where the Croc is. I'm gonna guess it's down here.
Faster!
It's kind of far. Yeah, there it is. Imperial Chase. I've never been down here, I don't think. was right. Okay, it is down here.
Back to the stables, girl.
I thought he was already dead. I guess not.
Look what we have here.
Oh, he doesn't have
Greetings, Your Majesty.
a bar. Oh no. It's hard for me to tell distance on the small enemies like this. I guess he just doesn't want to get off the ground. Okay, it was that one over there.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the... This looks like the stuff.
Alright, now I can make Excalibur as well.
See if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more.
Alright, travel, turn this in.
All right there, Sid.
I got your ash you wanted.
For the bomb ash going.
It's done.
Here.
I don't know what I get for this quest, but here you go.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
What exactly are you building? I have no idea what this is.
There we have it. them on the limbic, and it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
Alright, what do we get?
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on
Oh,
that,
more
huh?
potion? Really? I can hold more
What
now?
kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything.
Does that mean more
Thought we
potions?
might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Alright, more potions. Actually, I mean, I don't really have any potions, so it doesn't really do anything.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty
So rubbing
more
a
of that.
weird substance on leather makes it more flexible. Interesting. Inventory increased. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. And I get another thing to turn in.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this.
100 more to get something else.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is it business?
Yeah,
Or
business.
pleasure?
I'm here to buy more
One
potions.
purse weighing you down. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Alright.
What do you need?
Use the bridge.
So, will it be?
You're for Excalibur this time.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And we're gonna save because I got a good amount of stuff done. Wait, yeah, that's the right one. Map. Local map. Yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, I thought there was like a hole in the sword you could see through. I guess not.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, finish this, and then I can finally do the main quest.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Are these giant antelope? They look the same.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Apparently, I can just kick a large antelope pretty far. Ow! How dare you?
Stay down. You lose.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Okay, I guess antelope bones was the answer.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
I mean, isn't that what all dogs are? Just very large puppies?
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Wait, did he just bury it here? Really? You know we're probably never coming back here for you to get that. I don't know why you did that.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? Well,
Yeah,
at
he
least
needs
me
bigger
for treating
bones.
You like you're still a pup. All right. No need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
I mean, that's 5. That's not 1.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
I still can't figure out her eyes. Is she like, is one of them just like blind, or like, what is that? Alright, you were right about the dog wanting bigger bones.
Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
Yeah.
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Uh-huh.
Recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation.
Yeah.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Oh, he's gonna have fire powers too,
In
isn't he?
addition to Lady Jill, He has served as a loyal companion to you.
Oh, he's
your
gonna
brother,
3.
And even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty.
Oh, does that mean I can set
That
him with what I
number has
want?
only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Okay, so dog with magic powers. A lot of magic powers.
He's more than an ally. He's a friend.
I can't really use that accessory. I don't think it outweighs what I currently have.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
Oh, you got something new here? It's lit up like there might be new stuff. And oh, it's just the fact that I got a weapon. Alright, because all the side quests are done, we're gonna save again.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
And we can finally do the main quest.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
I think she's just making excuses.
In those words.
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Does she just not like her dad? Or what's happening with this?
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she?
Alright, so am I gonna be able to catch her?
I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Oh no.
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding.
My uncle got caught, didn't he?
And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
Well, time to go save my uncle.
What tidings, Uncle?
Zeth's friend mentioned not only agreed to share concepts strong about the Zeth cities. Okay, so it doesn't seem like anything's bad. I gotta go to Camber then.
I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yes.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Cid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun.
Alright, so we gotta catch her and take her to visit her dad.
Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Alright, is she just not gonna show up? Or what's happening? Only one place to go. Alright. Looks like the new hideaway isn't too far from the old hideaway. Wait, is this where you buried Sid? I don't remember you actually like burying him somewhere. Looks like she came anyway.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Alright, what if we break another mother crystal?
But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
Yeah, now it's just your
Maybe
mom.
The Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
I mean, he can, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if he can.
Life has a
The
beginning.
Phoenix is about, like, rebirth, right? So he might be able to. What if we bring back zombie Sid?
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, he's here too. Why is he here? Why is everyone here?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Oh, does he carry all the supplies? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
If we take all the mother crystals out, will it, like, be able to regrow?
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. No one like to think how tightly guarded.
Yeah,
they've
how are we
got
gonna
the
get in there?
place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If
Alright,
you're off
Gav,
to the
up to
Dominion,
you.
you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance. You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
You're gonna shake her to death. Stop it. Like,
Great galoot.
you're gonna break her. She's so tiny. And you're such a large. Like, look how big you are.
Back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
He's really excited. You're gonna break her.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Did you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I feel like someone's watching us based on how this is looking right now. But I guess I was wrong. Alright, only one place I can go. Yep, more cutscene. Eastern Dhalmekia. I feel like something's about to happen. Or not. No save yet.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
New quests
And
available
Toggle
nearby.
helped too.
Get
There,
cart.
boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Alright, so I guess we gotta do the get cart quest because it's on the way and it might be required. I'm not sure. So. That's an okay amount of XP, I guess.
So what do you think?
Hello. I'm here about your cart.
It's as bad as that.
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Yeah, that's fine.
No doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
Alright, this all of a sudden seems like a trap.
My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
Not really.
A merchant misplaced his cart.
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He
Alright.
sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait.
Alright, you're
just
giving a
down the
grin like you're a
We
thief.
may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however,
I feel you're
have
setting
the
me
look
up
of
for
a
an
man
ambush.
who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us
I mean,
out?
I'll help, but this
Chances
is
are
this
they'll
sounds
come
like a
for you
trap.
Either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
These guys look like
Yeah,
they're
lucky
trying to
you
set me
came
up,
along.
and they're the thieves.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad.
Oh, thank you for that, Pat. I just saw it on the screen.
Loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those
Can you
bandits,
prove to me that you're not
you
bandits?
keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'll do your quest, but it seems kind of fishy.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot. Well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Alright, enjoy the win. I don't think you guys should thought this through at all. Nope, none of that. I don't know why he didn't do that instantly. Oh well. Why do I feel like they were setting me up and there's more bandits somewhere?
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Oh, there's a cart.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
It's not my problem.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part.
Alright, I feel like I just killed all your associates and you're gonna steal all this for yourself.
Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, they're definitely up to something. Alright, I'm leaving. Thank you for the money. Oh another
See the
pet, thank
Dalmats
you.
lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
I don't see a chest on here anywhere. Looks like it doesn't matter which way. I'm gonna go this way. Alright, we have angry stone men.
It's over.
Are we at Bakhlid yet? I think maybe. We might be there. That is a giant waterfall. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned.
It seems like a lot of the places are fine with Dominus being in charge, and then where she was like, nah, you're a slave.
You had a lot of story.
You had any sort of
didn't you?
magical powers, they just beat you basically.
In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
So it looks like
We'll
the
have to keep our wits about us.
gods and men fought, and then humans got set back to the Dark Ages. Because I think that other technology is like people technology, right?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Someone's watching us, I think. Meanwhile. Audience Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have.
Why?
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambra.
Why did you give the throne to a child? I don't understand.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build.
Don't you
needs
normally
young
give the
blood
throne to your
rule it,
firstborn?
and I can think of none better suited to the task.
You're being manipulated somehow.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead.
I feel like Dion should be
and
the one in
Drake's
charge.
Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
I think he's about to make an enemy of Bahamut, and he's gonna be wiped out. I feel like you don't fight a dragon. Like, just hit your father. What is he gonna do if you turn into a dragon?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world.
Alright, so if the armies listen to Dion, can't Dion just overthrow the city? Like, I don't understand.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
Wait, is Ultima taking
Though I do
control
owe
of his body?
Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature
Or
of
is she
nations,
actually Ultima?
rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
Unfortunately, that's what you signed up for as king. I'm sorry. You gotta make meetings,
I'm hungry,
sign
Father.
papers,
Can't we have
all
lunch
that.
instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your
Kill her.
father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Just kill her right now. She can't fight you. Like, she has no
Your
powers.
blessings, Dion.
You're also
For
a soul. Just
faithful
kill her.
child to be
Like, I don't
chosen
understand.
by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I don't think she can fight you. Just take her.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
I feel like it could be Ultima. That would be a good position for him to steal. Especially if he wants to influence the kingdom, like, because right now they made a child. He could be the child.
Won't be easy with the
No.
What if Ultima is the kid?
Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on. Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle hardened. But
I don't think you're Ultima. I don't think that exists in this world. I'm sorry.
more refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Another one? Really? Another?
There are no crystals here. We have to keep
Are these
going.
just all, like, hey, come by viewers? Because I don't feel like tabbing over to look at the messages. I'm guessing that's what it is.
He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods.
Oh, hello, vendor man.
Out of my sight.
Don't make me hit you.
Find a finer array this side of the strait.
Nothing
You're
good. All
welcome
right.
anytime.
I see him. He's too big to miss.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. They are more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like
I mean, at least Nightbot's doing its job.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
I just saw him.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Go look this way. There he is.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What happened? What did you do?
Tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us pass. It's gone.
Oh,
we
no.
can't ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you
Someone
last
stole his
saw-
pass.
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
No, he definitely did.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Alright. So we gotta find...
You two go on
Gotta
ahead.
go talk to her and then
I'm gonna
find
check the rest of the
pock-picketing
stuff,
children.
make sure what else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Caravan stops next.
Jug of snake spit for the road.
I don't think I want snake spit. That sounds disgusting.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you
Well,
doing
he lost
back
his
in
pass.
Brooklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
I mean, technically she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
No, where's guards?
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Because no one can get through the gates. I'm not dumb. Not that dumb.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them.
Okay, so they're paying the
And
kids
the
to steal
same
them.
Someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
If you
You
tell
want
me
to
where
get
it
your
is,
pass
yeah.
back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But
I mean, I guess we could do
they'll
that.
definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Show this. They'll talk to you. Have fun. Yeah, I'm accustomed to this. It's
The
like,
proprietor of the furniture
here,
makers
have
by
this.
the coach stop is spearheading
He'll
the
figure it out.
search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Only quest available.
Out of my sight, wretch!
I gotta avoid all the kids at all costs. They might steal my stuff.
Come one,
caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
Yeah.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs.
Uh-huh.
Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
What if I just wear a very big backpack and act like I'm a merchant?
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you?
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
Yeah.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway.
I did not.
They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Alright, so they abandoned their kids here.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Alright, we'll just pay off kids. It's fine.
Alright then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm
Not this
about to
time.
tell you to do.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Alright, so apparently it won't let me just slap children.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Just give him some money.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the...
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
I mean, I didn't ask for
We're
money.
not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa...
Alright, so find
He
Hansa.
said he got a job. Doing
You want something
dangerous.
dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
Picking pockets
Usually
where
by
you
the
might be.
tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
No, that's my money. They don't get any money.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Alright, it's
You
them.
wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Hey, Torgal, just go catch the kid. You can find him?
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Where did the pass go? Tell me.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Well, we don't have to find him.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
It was given to me.
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Alright, so he got us mixed up for someone else.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore.
Your sword looks like it's very rusted.
Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing...
I am not rusted.
Further
I can't rust.
But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hunter's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
I just have to find the cast stones, but I don't know where they are. Nothing for that, really? Oh boy.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Where do we even look?
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
I mean, that's probably a safe bet.
Laney's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Alright, get on my chocobo and run.
Faster!
That looks like some bandits.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business. You should have minded your own.
Alright, you're dead.
These were the ringleaders.
All of your friends are dead. Oh, there's more. Perfect. Oh, there's so many more of them this time.
We got company. That's the lot. Stay down.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Alright, are you guys done yet?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Alright, well, we know where they are now.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
Oh, perfect. This is back up. I got enough, I think, to break it again. Never mind, not enough. Now he's dead.
It's over.
Okay, are we done now? Well, I see a bunch of passes and a bowl. And a bunch of other stuff.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Can I teleport, please? I don't want to walk. Yes.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way.
No, your brother helped us, actually.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the
pickpockets, bandits, and passes.
Strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a close eye.
Okay, so I got our pass back.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now?
Oh, no, she knows.
Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
Well, I guess you welcome aboard, I guess.
Forces with than the leader in the field. Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So
Alright, well, I guess we have another
working
friend.
Together again.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Oh, what do I get? Seal. Okay, well, I don't know what it does.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Oh, you can make them together.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course.
9 million?
Say
What?
9 million?
I don't have that kind of money.
We'll try the caravan.
I have like maybe 200,000. I don't have 9 million.
Right then. Let's get this.
Alright, with that though, I'm probably gonna call it here, at least for now. I might come back later and stream more, but I'm hungry and I gotta do some stuff. I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I've been almost 3 hours right now. So I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna buy stuff for dinner, I guess. Maybe take the dogs out. Actually, they might not need to go outside yet. I don't know. But I also gotta write emails because my cosplay stuff came in fucked up and it's broken. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Right now I have it. I'll stream tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't know. I'll try. Anyway, thanks for coming. Bye-bye.